Alan Brady, under 17 head coach, congratulations. LOI Academy Mark Farren Cup champions over the weekend, a 5-0 victory against Waterford. The boys were excellent and they were delighted, I'm sure, as you guys were as a staff, to lift the trophy.
Yeah, absolutely, Jay. It was a really good performance, in fairness, from the lads. As I said, going into the game, we had a game plan in terms of what we knew what Waterford were going to throw for us, and the games that they played. Recently against 𝗕𝗵𝘁'𝘀 Rovers and against UCD in the semi-final of the Cup, they were very strong. They were really good in the transition, and we need to make sure that we manage that in terms of our performance. We knew what we wanted to do in the game, but to be effective in that, you need to shut down all their threats, and I think we respected them a lot by doing that. And I think the performance from some of the boys was not just some of the boys, the whole team, even the subs that came on. I think even the subs that did come on, the impact they had, the goal we scored towards the end had something like 24 passes or something in it, which was like seriously good quality, like, in the team. Like, so in terms of performance, I was really happy with what the lads done. But as I said yesterday, it was almost like an adult's performance. It was.
Yeah, a lot of the boys have been at the club since under 13, under 14, and for the majority of the group that would have been their third cup final. Have won the under 15 league last year as well. They really stepped up again, and I suppose performed exactly as you would have wanted them to on a big day like a final, because for those kids, even though they're kind of older teenagers, it's still a big day for them.
Yeah, and I remember saying that to them in the semi-final when we played Brady here. We got to play it in Richmond Park, like, and it's like sometimes these games, like, it's not always just about the winning. Like for the kids, it's for the players, it's about them winning. They want to try win. It's all about them trying to win. But the most important thing is getting them there, getting them to these occasions, getting them to play in Richmond Park on the pitch, getting all their families and friends down, getting people to see. Like, even there in the final yesterday, you have the coverage of LOI TV, you've got Off the Ball there, you've got everybody, you've got our social media team there. Like, it's a complete event. It's a big event, a big calendar event in the year for all the League of Ireland players. And to be involved 3 years in a row, even though we didn't win it with the 𝗂9s the previous year, and we didn't win it with the 𝗂8s the previous year before that, it's not the biggest deal, because they got to showcase themselves in them finals. And that's some of the most important things, is getting there and be able to perform in them situations. Like, it was good. It was an enjoyable day, but it was good that we've done it. We've done it already 3 years in a row, so it's like, it was a nice place to be to finally lift it for the lads, like, in fairness, and the boys did brilliant.
Yeah, just talk us through the environment and I suppose the commitment that the players and their families put in. Like, they're in 4 days a week, 3 nights, a Saturday morning, and then games on a Sunday, and loads of other bits around it to try and make it as professional for them as possible. And they clearly have bought into that, and it's showed in their performances and a lot of the individual accolades. Some of them have made first team debuts, international call-ups, and other bits like that.
Yeah, we're in Tuesday, Wednesday, as you said there. We're in Friday, Saturday, Sunday. The Friday, Saturday, Sunday is the biggest thing. Like, that's the commitment levels. The lads are playing on a Sunday, but they're coming in Saturday morning at 9:15. They're not leaving the premises till 11:30, 12 o'clock, because they're going through their tactical work, set pieces. They're going through the video. Friday evenings, they're coming in. They're doing a pitch session. They're doing a lot of technical work, and then they're up in the gym. Like, the lads are with us for nearly 3 hours a night, and 4 hours on a Saturday, like, and then they're out on the game on Sunday. In terms of the parents, like, the commitment level for that, some of them have to sacrifice so much in their lives to actually be there for the kids and bring them around the place and drop them to training, drop them to matches. Sometimes we have to travel up to Athlone last weekend, where the parents have to drive up, and it's a serious commitment. But, like, that's why we have to give the same commitment back as a club. We need to make sure that we give back to these players as much as we can. And that's the whole thing. As us as coaches there, myself, Kieran, Kev, and everybody that's external to us, that helps us in terms of the backroom side of the team. Like, it's very important that we're all there for the players, and that we're trying to push these players to get up to the standard of playing first team football for St. Pat's. And if it's not here, eventually they might move on and play somewhere else for first team football. That's the most important thing for us. Like.
Yeah, and just lastly on that, and the journey of the players, and we're speaking here at Richmond on Sunday before the first team cup quarter final against Galway. Mason Mealy will be involved, Jamie Lennon, Keane Levy. 3 examples of players who come through the academy with very different stories. Jamie would have played a couple of years at the 19s and has been at the club for 8 or 9 years now. Mason's been here for a couple of years, is moving to Tottenham in January. Keane was here, moved to Reading, and has now come back. And I'm sure a lot of these lads will be looking at them. They've been around the training sessions recently. Some of them made their debut in the Leinster Senior Cup, and everyone's journey is different, but it's given them a real platform to really kickstart their careers.
Yeah, I think we've shown we've produced quite a lot of good players over the years. I think I even mentioned yesterday about Jamie Lennon being one of our own, and the fans singing that song. Like, that's the thing about players that come from the academy. Like, they are one of our own. They are our players, and when you look at St. Pat's as a club, as a family club, like, that's what we're known as. We're known as a family club because the amount of people that are involved. Like, even there yesterday in the crowd, like, I seen Pat's fans, not just families, but Pat's fans who came down to the game just to support the lads. You've got the fella that rings the bell there, obviously during the games when we score goals, is there ringing the bell for all the goals. Like, that's the incredible feeling that we have around the club at times, is that people are always involved. we even taken a look at Keane going out, the captain there, like the armband he's wearing the 𝗕𝗏𝗁 and Invincible's armband. Like, it just shows that there's a real connection between everybody in the club, from the supporters, from staff, from above, from the owner. There's a real connection. So for young players coming in, I just mentioned there, players like Mason and things like that, Adam Murphy, Sam Curtis, like, we should absolutely be celebrating, and we should absolutely be celebrating the next few that are coming through now, because that's the whole aim: producing local talent for this club, producing local talent for the country, and hopefully they can get on and do big things, and that's what we want to do as a club.
Right, so Val, congratulations.
Thank you very much, Jay. Appreciate it.